Welcome to the stream. I have missed you as well. Evil Dead is a lot of fun. We're gonna get in there, we're gonna play, we're gonna have some fun. We might lose, we might win, but it's gonna be good. Potato. Oh, Miss Abby, how are you doing? I am here. Welcome. Something wicked this way comes, and it's me, Oldmanbronze. Welcome to the stream, my friends. We're playing some Evil Dead, the game. We are playing as the Kandarian demon, and we are about to go hunt some kids down and swallow their souls, because that's what we do. Demon. I am a killer main. I always will be. I might play Survivor in this game, because it's like Ash, and like I really enjoy the series. It's super fun. But I thought I would throw the stream. I have just started playing this game this week. Well, it came out Friday the 13th, so it has been out a week. People are still getting to know the game. It's honestly a lot of fun. It's you know, on face value, it's 1v4, you know, and it's a horror game, so it's you know, it's got Dead by Daylight, you know, kind of similarities there.
Do you not find me beautiful?
Oh, I do, Henrietta. Delicious. And but as demon, you sort of play kind of like the dungeon master, where you're like setting traps and harassing and trying to like destroy the survivors' hopes and dreams. And it's a lot of fun, and it's a very, very different gameplay experience. So like a lot of people have compared the two, but they're really very different games, and you can have both of them can exist happily beside each other. You know, there's no Dead by Daylight killer here. There's just a lot of fun and a different experience to play as a demon and as a survivor. So I've had a lot of fun with it so far. I really enjoyed it, Flash. I have. It's a lot of fun, and I don't win every game. I'm about 50-50 right now. I probably gotta have about 10 games under my belt. I played some Necromancer. I haven't played Puppeteer, and because I heard it sort of a little broken. But Warlord becomes a nice force to be reckoned with as you level them up. And so I'm sort of looking forward to that. I always like to root for the underdog, you know, and Granny needs a friend. And Henrietta makes a great friend for Granny. So, I mean, I'm going to kind of go around and sort of like give you a kind of an idea of what the gameplay is like, what we're doing, how we're going to do it. Oops, wrong one. Excuse me, new button, new setup. I just hope everything works. And like I really like 5 minutes before the stream started, neither my mic or my camera worked, and I just about lost it. I was like, oh my god, like literally. But we're all good now. We're fine, and it's gonna be a fantastic little stream. Henrietta and the boys.
All right, let's go. Living dare to challenge our dominion. Under my guidance, we will reap the flesh from their bones.
There's Linda constantly nagging at me. So you are the Kandarian demon. You are an ethereal entity. I cannot swing a hatchet at anybody. I can't do any of those things.
End their suffering.
I summon units. I summon regular zombies. I summon elite zombies. I set traps to level up. I gather infernal energy to power my abilities. During this time, the survivors are gathering the 3 pieces of the map that will lead them to the Kandarian dagger and the pages of the Book of the Dead. And you'll kind of see how that unfolds, but the beginning is kind of for them to build up and do, and for me to get some levels and do kind of the same thing, setting traps. And so you want to make sure that you get in and do a little bit while you're traveling, and then you want to try to find them. And harassing them is always a good thing. Alright, so I am heading to the first. I can see these. They can't yet until they get the map. So what I want to do is I want to get in here and get some traps down. We're going to come back and do it later. And then set evil tree trap. Evil tree traps kind of sucks, but whatever. It gives you points. And then you can level your skills while you're doing this, right? And so my skills are, I'm taking point portal basic right away, so I've got minions. I was doing traps earlier, but it'll all make sense when you start to see the gameplay. These traps that I'm setting will spawn deadites. 2 normal ones. If you level it up, it'll spawn more. But it'll spawn 2, and then they get stronger, and then it'll spawn an elite one as well. But you can see it just running around, setting these traps. They have not found a map page up, which is good, and we're going from there. But you see, as I gather energy and set these traps, I also spend it. So as I spend it, I level up. I've got 2 more points. I'm gonna put 1. I'm gonna put some on possession. So now, here's the map. Map is huge, by the way. They're always going to be somewhere opposite you, so they're going to be somewhere up here. I mean, just to be as simple as possible. But what I want to do is to go try to find them and harass them after I set this, because those are worth a lot of points. And they like looting, so we're going to head. I want to set a... Can I set a marker? How do I set a marker? Well, I'm going to go north. So, they can also give themselves away by making noise if they shoot or if they drive a car, and then you have a good idea of where they are. But for right now, I'm just going to gather some more energy. I've got another point to spend. I put that in my basic units for my regular diets. But other than that, pre-team? No, I am the bronze! Cookie, how are you doing, my friend? And some of these traps that you set, they might be fairly useless, right? Where do I want to go? I'm gonna go that way. They haven't made any sounds yet. So I'm just going to keep hunting and searching. Once I get in a certain radius of them, I will be able to see them. But, yes! Jason, how you doing, my friend? Welcome to the stream! I am an incorporeal demon. How are you? But I have a lot of friends that come along with me. So basically your early game as demon is really just doing this. You're running around, you wanna trap up stuff, and you want to look for them. You want to pay attention to your map. You want to set traps and level up, because you level up fast, and you level up much quicker when you are harassing them. Which obviously makes sense.
The living have claimed a piece of the map.
Okay.
Are you toying with them, or merely incompetent?
But a map piece, I don't see one over here. You can actually see them, and I don't see them. So we're gonna go this way. There. So the map is fairly big, but as demon you move very, very fast. But you really can't do anything but set traps and gather energy. It's actually like putting your units down and things to harass them is what does damage, uses up their resources, and you try to swallow their souls. So, and the game, honestly, for just coming out, is very, very smooth. There are some things that most everybody agrees need to be addressed, but fairly budget. There are places on the map you can get stuck as survivor or as demon, but for the most part, very smooth, very smooth. Buzz, how you doing? Pan, how you doing, my friend? Welcome to the stream. Oh. Roach, dear Roach. Oh, check out Roach Typers. Cousin of the Bronze. DJ of the Bronze Wedding. Fantastic human being. Someone's making noise. Check the map. I didn't check it in time. But that's okay. So we're just going to keep gathering and keep setting traps just on the way. Right now we're just looking for them because we would like to get on in their grills. Not the line traps. Vehicle is being driven, I can see that. There they are. They're way down here. Seriously. Oh, alright. So I need to go back more in that direction. There we go. Okay. So someone is taking the vehicle, they're all the way down. They were down there. So I keep going this way. Okay. But this has that whole beautiful Evil Dead vibe, and where you're just kind of flying around, knocking stuff over, but you can't really do anything to them.
The humans have another piece of the map.
Yes, Linda.
You had one job.
I know, Linda. Please don't be so harsh to me. I'm a fragile, elderly man. So kind of looking around, trying to catch up here. But the beginning time is important. It's important for them to loot and get those pages. It's important for you to do these things and trap stuff and level up your things. So you can actually do battle with the dreaded survivors. I feel like I should have found him quicker, but that's okay. We're going to head down this direction because that's where we last saw that vehicle. No one's made any other noise, but I assume I should come into them pretty quick. And once you get the full energy, if you're not setting traps, you're just wasting XP. Really? Alright, we're gonna keep looking. And since we haven't found them, we might head over and start trapping up the other objectives. Because they're going to get that third map piece, and then they're going to see where the objectives are. So this wasn't a sterling example of finding the survivor early and getting harassed on them, but I'm a potato. And it's my 11th game. So, just giving them basics, we're going to have some fun, we're going to use a draw, because it's a really neat experience. It's like being the dungeon master. And, you know, you're setting up the traps and, like, you know, getting the dungeon ready for, you know, your group of folks. And it's a very, very different experience than Dead by Daylight. And not that Dead by Daylight can't be fun, it's just in a weird place right now.
All pieces of the map have been collected.
Yes,
the mortals will seal the breach if they are not stopped.
Yes, Linda. So they're being very quiet outside of that one moment someone got into a car. If they shoot a weapon, it'll give away their location. And then you can go on them. This might not go great. Like, they actually have taken a, there we go, vehicle being driven. Where is it? Way down at the bottom. Whoa, we need to get back there right now. So they were down at the bottom, I just didn't look far enough. Another car is being driven. Where? Okay, they're both down there. And that's okay. I already have that area all trapped up. I'm level 7. I would have liked to have found them earlier and started spawning some monsters on them. But this is fine. It could be worse. So you basically have a battle, like when they come. Like, they have to summon and defend it. Well, I have to defend it and try to stop them. Okay, they've already started and I'm not there.
The Necronomicon has now been found.
Not good at all.
Consume the humans before they harness the book's power.
I found them. Yeah, that's good. So I'm gonna...
Life flies
defending event, and you have kind of limited energy, but you still have cooldown on your abilities. Yeah, it's stun lock. It's starting real easy. So what we're doing is setting more traps, hopefully they got it, but I won't stop them yet. But the idea is like use up some of their stuff, then that's good. I'm also getting more things. You get stunned real easy. I call this one. You're really trying to waste your time in the beginning, and spawn your units, get some damage, make it do some heals. Why is that even happening? Someone's like shooting me. Oh, that would be it. So, there are some issues.
That, my friend,
They can also dodge.
welcome.
But in the end, you're getting points here. This is what you want to do. You want to make sure you're doing a bad time. After they win this
human
game,
hands.
then you get
Make them
exercise
pay
to the
with
side
their
of the map to
lives.
kind of start over. But you got some points for showing your skills. There's those two. So I am at 10. I probably could have put something into my boss, but now I've got to get energy. I need to get to the other point. Hopefully I've trapped up some there too. I trapped at that other place, but trap placement is sort of random sometimes. This game is a little unfortunate because I didn't find them earlier. You want to kind of find them before they get the 3 map pieces. John Hurdle, how you doing? Yeah, Linda is a poopy face, my friend. How are you doing? Oh, really? Is the game super loud? Hold on. Let me see. Okay. Alright, it is kind of a loud game. I turned it down a little bit. Thank you for letting me know. I haven't run any test streams or done anything. Like, I'm just like, tomorrow night is the night that we return to the grand stage. And, like I said, like before, like 5 minutes before I started the stream, neither my microphone or my camera worked. It was terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. And this game is not super going my way, but they can turn around. They can turn around real quick. If you have a couple of good runs, you know, get a down or two, you get a lot of points for leveling up. Your boss can get super big. You get 3 types of units to spawn: your regular units, your elite units, and then your boss, which is obviously kind of like the big bad. And at this point, I don't really have much of anything. Right now, they haven't come directly for this. I assume that they are looting up, and that's kind of scary because I already couldn't do much to them before. Warlord is a little weak early on, especially if you don't catch them on the early game. But the idea is leveling up Henrietta and her gang and getting them to a point where they are more dangerous. We might play some Necromancer tonight, and maybe we'll even try some Puppeteer. I've not played Puppeteer, but we might give you a kind of little flavor of what each demon does and sort of like a behind the scenes of what they do. But yeah, the game is definitely in a fun, playable state. The trick right now is that, like with survivors, your max level is 25. It's pretty easy to get to. Demons, your max level is 45. Takes a little longer, but I think you make more points. It's a little bit like Dead by Daylight in that respect. where survivors don't necessarily get as
The
many.
half-witted humans have activated the dagger.
Oh, they're
If
there
they get
already.
their fleshy hands on it, you will be held accountable.
So boss. I want to spawn an elite, and I want to hit my special power, and then I want to spawn Henrietta. Ah! Right into the chestal region. And then they can, of course, do that. And they were able to knock me out. And heal up. So once you get stun locked, just unpossessed, you're wasting energy. Set that trap. Vomiting on a little bit. They're just gonna double team me. I'll get stun locked. You need to get out of it, and then come back and spawn some more. No one is quite in the realm of fearing. They are super far ahead of me. Sort of feel bad. There's a point where, like, unless you are ahead, it doesn't feel like you can do a whole lot to them. See, now I'm gonna get extra again. So now we go to the final boss battle. This is good. This is a good, like, example of like what not to do. But this is how the game plays, though. As killer, it is important to get some stuff set up, get some early levels in, and then make sure you find them early so they can't like run around and loot everything. Because once they start getting items and they have healing items, it gets really tough to get them down. So we are, what do we got? We got 5 points there, so we're gonna finish off our basic portals. We're gonna put another 1, 2 into boss, and 1 in possession, 1 in my elites. I am very, very low level in comparison to my normal games. Like, usually you get into the 20s fairly easily, but I didn't find them very, very early, and that sort of hurt. But the gameplay is still enjoyable. You're learning, you're leveling. As Warlord levels, they get much, much stiffer. At this point, I have not done much of any significance to them outside of annoy them. You want to catch them earlier. There they are. They're coming in by car. They can drive around. I'm gonna get steamrolled, but that is what it is. And I missed everybody. And then I want to drop my power. And then I want to drop Henrietta. And I'll make friends down. Able to heal. Alright, so we're getting there. Like, she's like literally the weakest link. She's not the support. She's just a ranged character, and I'm not able to get her. And now I'm dead. So now we just keep spawning, and the game's over. Not much you can do once they get ahead of you, which sometimes feels bad.
Even now, our power bleeds into the rift.
Okay. Hold on, Professor. I want so much more units.
Son of a... Somebody shot me.
Your option here is to go after them or go after the book, but you can't fight the book when there's 4 people. It's got too much. So the game is over, and that's okay.
Reloading as fast as I can.
The sort of end game portion is a little... You don't want it to get here. And if it does get here, you've probably lost. But at least you get to see it, right? And then we will give it another go. But really, at this point, like when we first speak, there's already been kind of a meta of like, you know, certain survivors that play well, feel well, and if you don't stop them early, you're done. With the other killers, it's a little easier, but they're also a little overpowered. So it's kind of a good experience to sort of get a hold of in play. Dusty Bobby. Yeah, I mean, like, it honestly is. Like, I mean, they stomped me. They stomped me good. But I needed to find them earlier, and I needed to start harassing them when they were weak, and then that would help get my level up. There's no way to win at this point. Like, I just have stopped. It doesn't really matter. But you need to find them decently early, and then you need to start harassing them and using up their resources before they just all get together in a group and face them. So they had 2 warriors, 2 supports. It was very hard to do any damage to them. Healing is a little overtuned in this game in comparison to how fast you level as the demon. But I'm also a very low level demon. So you just keep playing. Like,
This is not the end.
and you keep learning more about the game, getting better at finding them in the early game, setting traps quick. So I mean, it's very enjoyable. Like I've had a lot of fun playing the game. But you're gonna take your losses. You're gonna take a few losses. But you are a survivor too. Like there's games where I played against people who were obviously very new survivors, and they were very, very easily beaten. And that doesn't necessarily feel good for them or you. So I mean, you want to have something that's a little more balanced. So and the game is not bad at that. There's some stuff that's overtuned, but that's going to be addressed. They've already got their summer patch lined up, and you're getting feedback from the community and doing the right things, you know. So I'm pretty excited about it. But soon we will tear up faces and peoples and stuff. But this gives you kind of a good idea of how it plays, what it's about.
Smell a fresh soul.
And I'm sort of dedicated to playing Henrietta, but maybe I'll play. Yeah, we'll play another game of Henrietta. We're gonna play for a couple hours. We still got to work in the morning, which kind of sucks. But this is kind of the time that I'll be streaming, because I'm playing video games anyway, so I might as well stream it, right? It makes sense. Yeah, so like from 9:30 to probably about 11:30, and then I gotta go to bed like a good boy, wake up, and go to work. I was gonna start streaming last week, but I got a real bad like upper respiratory infection. I was still able to go to work and stuff. It wasn't anything super serious, but all I did was cough up stuff like deadites do, and it was nasty. And I'm still just finally getting over it. But tonight I was like, you know what? It's time to play. So we're gonna get better. We're gonna keep playing, keep leveling, and then keep making better decisions. That game, it was very easy to tell that I did not find them early enough. I picked the wrong direction to go in, and they were able to get all the pages finished before I was able to touch them. So here we're going to work on getting some traps set up quick, getting a couple levels in our basic units, and then starting to harass them early. You can't do a lot to them early, but it helps you level up faster. So then when you get to those fights at the book and at the dagger, then you're a little more chonky, right? I already selected them. Okay. As you can see, Henrietta is almost too hot for TV there. She's a little bit on that side. But we're gonna get in and do the same strategy. Oops. Sorry, wrong button, wrong bronze. I said I redid the whole stream, so like I got all this new things to like keep track of. But otherwise, thank you so much for showing up. Thank you for hanging out with me. I might get pounded on, you know, for the next few matches, but we're learning and we're getting better. It's very enjoyable. I am looking forward to Dead by Daylight's 6th anniversary. I will go back and play some Dead by Daylight. I am not a super fan of where the game is right now,
dark bowers of man's domain,
or where it's been for some time. But that's another story. That's another video. Right now we're playing some Evil Dead. So we're gonna demon around, we're gonna grab these, and we're gonna hit whatever traps we can find.
Several pieces of a map lie hidden nearby. They contain the secret of our banishment
if you
from
can,
this world. The humans must not find
prioritize
them.
trapping boxes. And maybe I'd even play my first game of Survivor today. I don't know. I don't think so. Like I'm kind of focused on playing Demon. I enjoy the gameplay. I enjoy the 1v4 thing. It's just it's a very different game than Dead by Daylight, and I appreciate it for being that. It's still 1v4. There are still certain things that you need to do, but it's a very different experience, and I like it for that. Like it doesn't have to be a DVD, like I said, like a DVD killer. Like these are two very different games. And you can play and enjoy them both. They don't need to be, nor are they in competition to do anything. And like you saw, like it's not like me running around like, you know, setting traps with Trapper or Granny. Sometimes these are a little buggy. Oh, that sucks because that's a nice trap, dude. Alright. So there are still some things that have a little interaction issues, but honestly, not bad. Very out of the gate, pretty bug free and a pretty enjoyable experience. A little bit too. I want to keep setting up traps here, and then whoa! Someone's terrified. Where are they? They're right there, directly north of me. So we're going to we're gonna get some units, and since they gave away their location. Right there, we are going to head there. And see how I can see that red portion of them? That's their, that's when they get scared, you can see them. So fear is important. He just hightailed it, right? And he got his healing drink off, and he's bolting crap. Okay, so we've downed him. That's super good for us. We are going to level up position, basic portals. Now they've got to come get them. It's really hard to actually kill people in this game because even if they bleed out and die, they can still pick up their spirit and resurrect them. But that's super good for us. That's a fantastic start. We're actually going to drop a little portal on them. And, because you can set your portals as traps. Oh, I don't have enough energy. You suck. That's alright. So now we gotta kind of keep our eye out for the rest of the team. They're gonna be in this area. They found their first map page.
To collect a fragment of the map. In the future,
So, but we're still
we would
setting
prefer
traps,
that you
doing those things.
mutilate them.
You can see where catching someone out makes a big deal. Someone else is close, they're gonna come to pick it up, and there they are. So we are going to... I always let go of it early. I don't even have anything to spawn. So he's gonna grab his thing. I can't do anything about it, but that's okay. There's some nice. Oh no! I got out of him immediately. What was that? I don't have enough energy. You can possess the survivors too. I don't have enough energy to do that either.
Huh? Who's ready for some more?
Unfortunately, but like all of a sudden, like I have three things to spend. I can follow him a little bit, set some traps. No, he's too far. Okay, so that's the scary tree. They can bring down their fear with that. But he's grabbed his spirit and he's gonna res him. There's nothing else I can do. I don't have any energy. I can't really follow him around and try to kill him. Now I do have energy, so now we can try to go follow him a little bit. I can see him on the map. I'm gonna follow up on him. If I can take 2 people out, that would be something.
Wow.
See,
I owe you
he
my
just
life.
res him. So it's almost impossible to actually put people out of the game, which can be good, can be bad. Let me possess something. Let me do anything. So there are certain points where you feel kind of, especially early game, where you just don't have energy, you don't have anything going on. It can be a little hard because you actually can't interact with things. I actually probably put too many points into that, but that's fine. We got some nice early game harass. We got some nice early levels that helped out a ton. We're already level 9. Next level we can put in our boss. We got some. There we go. So I want to take a quick look at the map. They are that way. I don't necessarily just want to follow these 2, but we're going to keep an eye out, and we're going to keep setting traps. Second map piece is gone.
Obtained another piece of the map. Use their fear to turn them against each other.
So we're going to level, and we're going to come over, and we're going to start setting some traps. They're going to find that third piece of the map, and I don't know where anybody is exactly right now, so what we're going to do is just set traps, keep things going, keep gathering infernal energy, and then get ready for our first battle. Oh, there's a map page here. Here's the map page. So when you see that little exclamation point, that is where the map is. And you can see it right there. So we're going to trap that up. We need to find all the trappy traps that we can here. There's another one right there. And then try to make this as hard as we can. I would really love to get another level in, but I don't think I'm going to. We're going to set a trap there. Because you can set your own traps. So this is a good situation where I found a map piece before they have. And then I have the opportunity to fight them at it before we get to that sort of final, like the pages and the dagger. It's good to go to Pound Town some days. Yeah, right, dude, John. I'm sorry, Automod caught ya. Automod is vicious. But otherwise, yeah, we're probably gonna, do this some nights. And then we might do some Dead by Daylight. I haven't played a lot of Fortnite Save the World, which I really enjoy. We might do that. Depends on the night. Depends on what I got to get done. there they are. So we want to try to set these things up. We can see where they're coming from. Did I already trap it up? I already did. Okay, good. So we're setting pretty well. Dudes are over here. I didn't want to break that and let them know I'm here. No, I want to cancel that. You got too far away. Yeah, once you get stunned, it's pretty much done. But that gives me my boss unit. So getting that harass on them allows me to pick up that. There's that. There's literally a page right there. And then there is the first objective. I ain't done there. Why does it always do that to me? See, the warrior classes take care of your stuff pretty quick. But if you do some damage and make them use up some healing stuff, that's important. Okay, get out of there. Okay, we got some more on them, and we're gonna drop some more units.
I call this one the axe.
Nothing else I can do there. We are going to just harass them a little bit. I see how some of my traps respawn there, but I don't have any energy to do anything with them. So we probably can get out of there. Did get another nice point, so we're going to get another into Portal Basic. Level up our basic units.
The humans now know the location of the lost pages and Pandarian dagger.
Okay.
You disappointed us. Don't do it.
So you often just get double teamed out of existence, and then we couldn't stop them from healing. You can see even at this point, survivors are pretty strong. And the healing is pretty tough. I need to be trying to find some more energy. They started the dagger.
Discovered the book's lost pages. They were lost for a reason.
I've got. Can I put another boss? Yeah, I absolutely can. So we're gonna spawn some units, and then we're gonna set the power, and then we're gonna spawn Henrietta. And I shoved him into my face. But the thing is, when you attack one person, you're getting face on by the whole team, and it gets really hard unless you start getting people down.
Tell your buddies to stay away.
But ideally, once again, if you're using up resources, you're going to drop some people.
My time is almost
They get iframes during their finisher moves.
Party ain't over.
So that's another guy.
My butt.
Bombing on him. Yeah, he's dead. Let's get out of him. Let's and now we gotta kind of wait. got all those guys. It's good, but our skill's still on cooldown. Because we really only still have basic units at this point.
Fire Annie.
Gotta get out of him because he's stunned, and then that's really all we can do. Oh, we can set that though. So there are points where you sort of feel a little like useless, right? But it gets better. I swear. Okay, so we've dropped that guy a couple times. I don't want to try to focus people, but if you can, we're gonna get exercise.
The humans are in possession of the lost
No reason to do anything more. We got a lot of points out of that though. We're already up to level 18. We're already higher than we were when we started the last game. So we're using up their stuff. Raven, how you doing, my friend? Welcome to stream. Welcome, my friend. Many welcomes. So, I mean, we had a little more luck this game, starting early, getting on top of people, and going to Pound Town. Evil, I like it. So the same thing, we want to go through, we're going to set some traps, we want to gather energy and prep for the next defense. We were able to knock that one down a couple times. The other one, Ash of Age, Army of Darkness Ash, is broken, is admittedly broken by everybody, and ideally is going to get adjusted at some point. Because he can heal and do his shields and do finishers, and he's basically tankier than everything that you have. Also has chainsaws. But ideally you want to get him into a state where he's feared, and then you want to possess him. And then you can use him against his teammates. And so that's stuff that I haven't really gotten to show because we're just kind of getting our ass handed to us. But all things in good time, my friends. All good things in time. I can see over here we've got somebody who's feared, so we're gonna come over here. We're gonna put some pressure on him. No, stop that.
Tell your buddies to stay away.
So he got too big for the britches, and got ahead of stuff, right? Okay, so we're gonna see if we can get you guys down here before they even get the book up. Okay, that's 2 down. Now we're gonna go with the healer guy.
Help!
Okay. I got stuck on a stick. Okay, so that's 3. So now we're looking good. I got stuck on a thing.
Man, I must hold the world record for witnessing supernatural death. We lost a friend, but this ain't over. Not by a long shot.
Whoa! Oh god, I don't have enough energy to possess him.
I'll give you a head start.
At this point, there's not a ton he can do. He's just picking up their corpses, right? Oh, I hate that. They're gonna harass him. He's gonna try to pick everybody up and then respawn them. What I need to do is possess him before he does that. Shit.
You're not.
And then, no, I gotta stop him before he does that. I don't have anything else. Okay. Do I have enough to spawn anything? I don't. He's gonna res the entire team. And it feels super bad. Like, all that work is done. But we used up all their shit, so that's okay. Like, it's sort of a battle of inches. But we're not gonna be able to get him. Like, literally able to res the entire team right there. And luckily, we will have some stuff, and we'll get our energy back. We've got traps set up. We're gonna get some more things, but resurrection is also super broken in this game. If you down anybody during an objective, they all get resurrected. Let's see.
That's the end of that.
You allow the mortals to go with the starry dagger. End them before they take it!
You do get a bunch of energy at this point in the game. I'm just waiting to spawn in Granny, and then we're gonna go. And we just want to hurt him. We get stunned. We need to hit him down. There we go. That's one. We need to get him.
Okay, I should just...
My time is over.
And now once again, it's the great chase to stop him from getting to the res point. Come on, Granny! Move that ass! Let's go! Yeah, I'm done. So there we won. Granny will come back. But now Granny has a friend that she goes on cruises with, and her name is Henrietta. So that time, even though they were able to resurrect the entire team, we were still able to stay on top of them and then take that game home. So that one was a much better example of catching them early, getting them harassed, and then taking care of the game. So that felt much better. I mean, because no one likes to lose all the time. It's okay to lose in this game because you're leveling, you're getting points, and you're getting stronger. And that's what's important, especially on the demon side, and on the survivor side too. So we're going to go in, we're going to spend some points. And then we're going to hop into here. But otherwise, I hope everybody is fantastic. Oh, I do not have a new bronze party yet, John. I've been trying to figure out a new bronze party, and I have not put it together yet. So soon we'll have a bronze party so we can celebrate our victories and mourn our losses. It's going to be super good. Oh, I need to spend my points. See that we got a nice couple points. And see, now you have this whole, like, page. And you've got to open up certain things to do certain things. And that's kind of like how it works. But it's not, there are no perks. But you can decide what tasks that you want to do. And how you want to level it. So we're going to put one into that, and for now, and you can reset them at any time. There's no cost, there's no anything like that. We're just going to save that progress, and then we're going to go right on. So we'll hop back into another game. And, oh, wrong, I needed to go further. Potato. Absolute potato. But honestly, like, I've had a lot of fun playing this game, and once again, I have not won every single match at all. I have gotten my butt handed to me on many occasions, but I've also won some nice games like that. Like, that shows you where, like, getting on them relatively early, getting some pressure on them, getting some early levels into your demon makes you much stronger. So when you get to those first battles, like, you can hold your own. And even though resurrecting people is so stupidly easy in this game, you can still take out the team. You can whittle them down, and that's what you're trying to do. We're gonna play one more game of Henrietta, and then we might do some Necromancer. I have not ever played Puppeteer, so we might hold off on that, but they all kind of function the same. You know, they got portals to spawn for their units. You don't actually kill anybody with your hands as a demon. You spawn in your units to do the work for you, and then you can possess them, and then you can use them, you know, because you're going to fight better than your AI is going to fight. So it's kind of nice there. But there's a lot of strategy involved. There's a lot of button mashing when you get down to, you know, the meleeing people in the face thing. But especially when you are getting to them earlier in the game, you have a much better chance of winning. And that's kind of the key to playing Demon in a nutshell, regardless of which one you play.
I am the whispered voice of darkness.
If you can harass them early and make them use up healing items and
the seas run red once more.
Make them do stuff, then you're going to have a much better time.
The mortals see pieces of a map that holds the key to our banishment from this realm. Stop them.
I can hear a box, and I would like to get that box. Oh, there it is. There's stairs. Boxes, if you trap the boxes, they give you a lot of experience. So if you hear them, and they make this ringing sound, like that, they give a nice chunk of experience. So this one is much closer. We're going to go there, and we're going to trap that up. That's nice and close. We'll grab a bunch of energy so we can trap everything around it, and then we're going to go try to find them. So we've got a nice trap. Set trap, please. Thank you. Woo! Yes, the fries are done. The potato has come home. But I hope you enjoy. Like, honestly, this game's a lot of fun. If you enjoy these type of games, I would suggest picking it up. It's been out a week. You haven't missed out on anything. There are people who are at max level right now, but it doesn't take a lot. Some of the things that they do need in this game is stuff to grind for. In Dead by Daylight, one of the reasons that you constantly play is to constantly, like, unlock new stuff and prestige new characters and things like that. They don't have that in the game yet. There is no battle pass or anything like that at this point. And I'm okay with there not being a battle pass. Honestly, I don't think they're super great unless they're done well. After you level your demons and leveled your survivors, like, they're working on adding that content. Like, the game really just has released, and they think they've really done a great job making an interesting game to play. Like, win or lose, I mean, obviously you want to win, but you're learning and you're getting better at the game, and getting more efficient. So we've trapped up this area pretty quick. We're gonna take a look at the map real quick, see where we are. We're on the other side of the map, so we just need to go. I got 3 points. We're gonna put 1, 2, 1 in the portal basic. I'm gonna put 1 in the traps as well. And then just keep grabbing stuff, and then trap stuff as we go. It's a little touchy since it's like you're doing Tokyo Drift all the time, except for you're a demon. They found the
Human
first
hands
page.
now hold a fragment of the map. Why do these humans still have hands?
Yeah, why do these humans still have hands, Linda? She's not a great boss at all, Linda. So really now, you're just making your way down. I would like to find them. I've got 3 points. I'll have 4 probably by the time I get to them. And so I can spawn some stuff on them and start doing some work. And that's where you level up quickly. And then you're more prepared when they do get to the objectives. I can only assume they are on this side of the map, because I was on the absolute other side of the map. So now I'm just trapping whatever I can, so I'm not wasting my infernal energy. You don't want to just like run around and just top it off, because then there's really nothing for you to do. I could throw some quick traps down here, because they are so far apart. Not a bad idea. There's not a lot to trap down here. Sometimes that sucks. Like, there is some super randomness to the game. Like you saw the other location, I spent like 3 minutes, you know, trapping up all the traps I could find. Here there's about 3. But it's still going to level me. Let's see, I got 3. Let's do another one in possession. And if we can get it, we'll do another. So, oh, here we go. There's some stuff. And we want to trap the boxes always, because they give like so much more experience. It's super good. And grab that. More boxes, because they're always going to search them. You're going to put some fear on them, and that's a good thing. Okay, so we got that. We've got 2 and 2. Let's go find them. Let's go. They got 2 pages.
I've discovered another piece of the map.
Somewhere down this way.
Have you lost your appetite for slaughter?
And so we'll keep grabbing stuff. We'd like to have full energy. Oh, somebody's close. There he is. So I wasn't far off, but I'm glad I got a few traps up there. I can see him. We can harass this guy.
Ready or not?
Okay, now I'm gonna run. We can run. Thank you. I didn't have enough. So we can harass him a little bit, but not a lot. Honestly, if he gets any further here, there is the rest of the crew. No, that's not going to work. Cancel it. You can't go through things with that. He got to his buddies. So at least we now know where they are. We know what they're up to. We can follow them around and drop some units on them when we get enough energy. Ah, I'm a tree! How do you like that? Okay, actually the trees just suck, so don't worry too much about them. There's the other page. I've got a little energy. This is not going to go great.
From under your nose, the living have completed the map. Do.
Yeah, it's okay. I don't have enough to do anything to them. That's okay. We know where they are. We're on them. We're still doing fine. We're not hurting here. And they're traveling as a group. And we still work on getting them cleared up. I always let go of it just at the wrong time. But that's fine, because then I didn't waste it. We want to try to line them up and get a good fear on them. It's like throwing like a sheet of paper at him, like it's so thin.
Get you!
I'm gonna chase him.
The pages of human flesh have been found by the mortals. Shred their flesh in return.
We're not gonna do a lot here. That was unfortunate, but that was so close. Where am I at? I'm level 7. Drop that. You see that she dropped her heel like right on top where we were fighting. It's a little busted. Henry's a big tank, and it's just dumb to fight him, but that's why it gets shoved in the face. Another point. Possession. There we go. Stronger, but you can see like a lot of these characters, these warriors that are melee, they just chew through your stuff. But you just want to make sure that you're keeping at it. I won't be able to stop them here, but that doesn't mean that we won't be able to stop them. So if we get out of that one, we're going to set that. We're going to get exercise pretty soon here. We're just going to try to drop as much stuff as we can on them, and then you're limited a lot by your cooldowns and your energy in early game, and there's more of them, so it can be rough. And then you get stun locked. I'm gonna hit you with my head. There we go. Now we're dead.
Gotta reload.
So we can set these traps, try to get some more out of that. And now we get exercise. Now we're gonna get shot to the other side of the map. I completely forgot to change the screen. I'm sorry. Damn it. Sorry. Sorry. I completely forgot. Like I'm not used to like talking and playing at the same time. It's been a while, I swear. At least you could see the game. So that was good. Okay, so they got, they're there. Obviously they're just headed to the dagger. So we're gonna head to the dagger. We might be able to cut them off sooner. We are level 11, so we can put, 1 in the boss. 1 more into our basic units. Alright. So this one, we're a little behind what we were last game, but not all that far, right? Not terribly. I can hear a box up here, so I want to make sure I trap it. Where is it? I can't see it. That sucks. Is it in here? Yeah, it is. You just get a lot of points for them. It's worth looking a little bit if you hear it. This is probably someplace that they're going to come into, so it's worth me doing. But now I do want to book it down there. Kind of keep an eye on the map for them. I don't see a car driving. I think maybe they stopped that. So we can try to meet them halfway. No. They are on top of the dagger. So And
humans have
we are
located
late
Pandari
into the party,
dagger.
my friends.
Stop them before they
So
take
what
it.
we're going to go in, we're going to drop our units, we're going to hit our power, we're going to spawn our boss. There's a lot of stuff in there. Hit our power, makes it super tanky. See, she just walks around on the back. You need to get on her. Out of all of them, she's the only one we can do anything to. And we're just getting rocked, so we're dead. So this game is not going as well at all. They are literally just wrecking all of our units. And she's doing what she's supposed to do, right? Like, as a support, she's just hanging back, and she's going to heal when she has to, and just staying away. These guys are just staying on here, and there's nothing they can do without them. But we are going to we're going to possess Henry. And then we're going to see if we can rock some people. They can knock you out of it real quick, though. So sometimes it's not super great. And we're not going to stop them here. So, I mean, you'll once again get to see the final boss battle, but I don't know if we'll do as well this time. It really has a lot to do. If you can stop them early, but these warrior tank classes are just worse. And those are the things that they're going to work on. Like, you know, the game was just released, but when players find something that works, I mean, they're going to use it. Like, they've got a healer, and then they've got they've got 2 supports and 2 warrior tanks. Really, really hard to beat on. Whenever that Ash does a heavy attack, he's a support too, it does a heal. And if you try to focus them, then the other 2 guys are just going to hump you in the face. So it gets tough unless you start getting people down. Like you saw the last game, when actually you started getting some people down, then it progressively puts pressure on.
We have lost control of the dagger.
The real trick of the game is that it's really hard to keep people down.
Not fall.
And that's where there's some issues. Like, even if you get someone down, it becomes super hard. But I did get a bunch of points. Why cannot I trap you? Oh, I don't have enough. Okay, there. Vehicles being driven, so they're headed down to the end. What I need to do is I just need all my points for this. At the end game, there are no traps around the final boss, which is dumb, and so it's just you and your army, and you can see that me and my army have already failed, so this will not be terribly good. They're close, which is fine. But you can see there's not a trap to be found. There's nothing to set that I can spawn any additional units with. It sort of seems like a bad idea. This is sort of like the big boss battle, and you have like half the tools that you would have normally. So we're going to, and then we're going to set a couple of our own traps, and that uses all of our energy. We're going to get as much energy as we can so we can spawn the boss in when they come, and then do our best to take them out, which we weren't really able to do before boss. Okay. Hit our buff, hit our boss, go in. We really need to get her down. And yeah, she was able to drink cola and heal. Literally nothing they could do there. And then Lupus like, we're playing Dead by Daylight. Well, the rest of the guys do this, but it still doesn't matter. She needs to go down. And she's just gonna run around, which again. And now I can't. Oh man, that's frustrating. So there's not much I can do. She's doing a good job at being a pain in the ass, and I can't really stop her. Whoa. Now, if they finish beating the bosses, like, they all respawn, and that sucks too. Like, that's super broken.
Protected the book.
Like,
Now you must destroy it. Fail, and we will be expelled from this world.
I can't catch up to her. It's fucking dumb. Like, I'm hitting my sprint, and she's just running around being a bitch. Oh my god, man. Okay. Okay. And then she just drank another healing potion, and now she's nearly at full. Just gonna keep running around, can't stop it, can't do anything about it. Like, healing is really broken in the game. And then she put on an amulet that refilled her shield that I have to beat through. There's just nothing to do to beat her. Like, and she's just a support. And that's it. Unfortunate, but true. Come on. Ah! But healing needs to be toned down in the game a lot. And then, like, you can see, like, I've been whacking on people, and there's just very little I can do. And that sort of feels bad. We had a chance there to win, but like, she could just run me around because of my speed and because who she is. And that's what we lost for. They even had one person disconnect, and they still beat me. That's because Henry can be invincible, and then both of those two are supports that can heal like ridiculous amounts. So just nothing you can do. Like, literally just beheaded my guys when I spawned it. Yeah, the final hit, yeah. It's Melissa! Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh my goodness. How are you doing? I'm sorry. I was deep in game. I was deep in game, getting my ass handed to me. But we're one for three. We're batting at 33%. But you can kind of see like things are going to get tweaked as we go, but the core gameplay experience is very enjoyable, I think. I think both for Survivor and for Demon. It's just that as Demon, there are certain combinations of Survivor that people caught on to like day one, and it's very, very powerful, and it's very, very hard to beat. So we're gonna play a different one. We're gonna give our dear Henrietta a break, and we're gonna play some Necromancer, which is super fun as well. Thank you, Melissa. Soon I will be the terror of the forest here. But when you're early level, don't have a lot of points into your demons. You're a little on the weaker side. So when you win, it feels real good. But when you lose, you're just like, it's points, and you're gonna level up, and you're gonna come get them next time. So, but other than that, I'm happy to be back on. I'm happy everything's working, for better or worse. It looks like it is. I'm only gonna go to the intermission screen because we didn't have to. We got a match right away, And so we're just gonna hop in and get some stuff done. But I'm not sure like how many nights a week I'm gonna do it, but I'm playing this anyway, so I might as well come on at like 9:30 and stream till 11:30, just to come in and say hi, you know, see how things are going. We're gonna play a little Eve Lash, Necromancer, Army of Darkness.
For I am the one known as Luther, and together we shall claim
But we'll play a
this
little Dead by
world
Daylight
as our own.
here and there, especially with the big 6th anniversary coming up. I do think the new killer looks good. At least interesting for once.
Portions of the map lie hidden in the
And
vicinity.
so I'm happy about that.
Slaughter
Like,
the
the original
humans who
killers
seek these
usually are
pieces.
not bad.
And do it fast.
I've been meaning to make some videos, but God, it's been hard just to want to go in and actually play the game. Whoa. Whoa, you're right there. Okay, so I need to turn around and go that way. So, if they give themselves away that early, you need to go. So I'm going to immediately put one in a... What? What do you mean I can't put it in Portal Basic? Oh, good God. Okay, so we're going to head down that way. Because they are down here is where they were, so we're going to head in that direction. We're going to keep hitting traps, and we're going to try to get level 3 before we get there so we can drop a portal on them. Because hitting them early and often is really your best way to win. So here, we do kind of the same thing. You've got your basics and you've got your elites, but you have your buff. Like, Henrietta has a buff, but it's on yourself, and then it's in a little red aura around you. But with this guy, you get a really serious buff, but it has, it's actually something that can be destroyed. It's a delightful piper with a flute, and so, where am I now? Okay, I need to go this way, because that's where she is. Alright. There we go. I need Portal Basic, and I need Possession 1. There we go. It's beautiful. So I'm going to keep setting some traps, and oh, there you are. Set up some traps, see if we can catch her out here. That guy. Put that guy. Okay, so she was in her animation finisher. And she can also dodge like a ridiculous fool.
We're not leaving a trail of blood and guts behind us. We're keeping mission.
And she's got an amulet on her, so it's... You kind of got to time it like you time a Dead Hard. And it can be very frustrating. Like, they have a lot of tools. And maybe too many tools? I'm not sure. So, you can see, like, I literally barely hit her at all. And when I do hit her, I hit her pretty hard, right? And then I'm gone. Okay, so we did get some nice, we got a point out of that. We're going to put it in a possession. We're going to follow her around a little bit. We can pick up some things. And we just want to make things uncomfortable for her. Let's see if I can... Because she's playing on her own, and that's always a mistake.
Sugar.
Okay, so... Come on. Alright.
Ready to kick it up a notch.
I need so much more energy to actually spawn anything. So we're just gonna keep doing this stuff. And hope that she actually runs into something so I can actually do that.
Your
Oh god,
orders
that's
were
not
clear.
good.
The humans must not obtain a single piece of the map.
And now she's in a car and gone. So I screwed up there, but you can see like the dodge is just busted. Just busted. You can possess the cars, but it's super expensive. It's not worth doing unless you can automatically get rid of it. I don't know where the rest of everybody is, and we also did not trap up our basic stuff. So we're gonna get in there and get that done. She's a ranged kill, like a hunter, I think is what the class is called. And they've got stupid sick dodges. Everybody can dodge, but they're very good at it. She can do like 3 in a row, and once again gives you iframes. You got invincibility frames. You can't be hit. On top of that, you've got stuff you can heal. Drink your potions, do those things. I don't know where the rest of the team is. I was not able to capitalize on her being by herself, and that sort of sucks. But she gave herself away super early, and I did not have a lot of stuff to do. I didn't have a lot of tools, so we're working on that. Portal Basic up to 2. This is where I would normally want to be if I was normally playing. There's that. Just gonna keep looking for things to trap. Come on, there you go. And these are super close together. This is also something that's a little broken. As they keep talking about things that are broken in the game that I'm enjoying so much. And I am, but we're giving the devs feedback. Because it's way too easy.
Another fragment of their precious map.
Way too easy for them to just walk from one to the other, and then you get teleported to the other side of the map, which super sucks, right? And by the time that you get back, they've already nearly finished the next objective because they just have to walk over to it, and that feels real bad. So we'll play this game out. We're not gonna rage quit. We're not salty. But we're gathering info and we're leveling, and I would definitely like to see this game grow and find out where it ends up going, because it's a lot of fun, and the whole kind of being the dungeon master is great. But there's just right now there's some stuff in the game that's a little busted. And they'll work that out. Like, the game released 7 days ago on Friday the 13th, which is a beautiful thing. So we're just gonna go and get as many traps as we can on these things in this area. Let me trap the tree, even though trees are dumb. Still give me points, and that's what's important. My delicious, sweet, juicy points. I'm gonna go up there. I want to trap that. Yeah, so now they've completed it, but that's why it's good that this game is going to be over quickly, which is super unfortunate. But at least we'll be on to the next match quickly. Because I can't level up fast enough. I'm like level 6, and they're already ready to start the first objective. So we're going to take a look and see where the car is. She's right there. And she's already going to be getting ready to start it. So we're gonna I hate that. Okay, so I'm just gonna swap some units on her. She's gonna keep running for now, and that's fine. Now she's scared.
There is no Kelly anymore.
There is no Kelly. I didn't have that trap set. I don't know where they are. Over there. And I don't have any energy really. There we go. We're gonna get some Portal Basic possession. Infernal energy. I could spawn some elite, I guess, but I'm gonna run her into a trap. I'm gonna park her right here, and I'm gonna unpossess her. Like, she just one-shots me, guys. Yeah, another dodge. Like, it's literally laughable. Like, you can't hit the person. But once again, they're looking at stamina usage, they're looking at balance bar stuff like for stuns, and they're really taking the feedback because this really has a lot of potential to be a lot of fun. But they've really overcompensated on survivors for most things. When you first start, it's real rough as Survivor, but once you figure it out, it's criminally easy. Which is unfortunate, but we'll get there, right? We'll get there. I don't even have enough to summon my regular guys.
The lost pages have been activated by the living. Now you can tell them to end their lives.
Yeah, done. And literally nothing I can do. Like it's one person and I can't even land a hit on her. And that just feels bad. So we're gonna set some more. They've already started that over here and I'm just messing around with one person. The game is really over at this point. She can start the next objective and there's not much I can do. I've barely gotten to level 9. I don't have a boss. I don't have anything.
Our foes have discovered the location of the Kandarian dagger. Perhaps they won't
So she started that one.
exterminate them.
And then he is like an amulet, so like we might be able to overwhelm him. Yeah, he drinks a potion, now it's just black away at him. Dodge. Okay, so we actually got someone down, so that's good. And then we want Portal Elites. I probably should have put one in my boss, but I was just excited I killed somebody. Okay. I'm scared. Any more energy? Give me that.
I die.
No! Get out of that tree, you dummy! Just gonna... And just like that, she's up. I don't have enough energy to possess her. It feels so bad. I still don't have enough energy to possess her. And they're just chock full of amulets that give them all these buffs, and so it becomes very hard to do much for anything. Look at this, like, that is 100 yards away. They're supposed to be like 700 yards away. So that's sort of problematic. I can only possess her for so long. There's not much I can do here. And I'll be out of energy. She's still gonna get it. And so she'll literally raise that guy in my face.
They will gather to defend them. Take them all out at once.
I gotta reload.
We're doing our best to harass her, but like I don't know where the rest of the team is. I don't know what is going on. She got the other guy up. Like it takes no time at all to resurrect the guy. I have no energy. We need them to actually start that. Okay, so now we're gonna summon some units. We need to drop our flute guy back here. And then we're gonna spawn in the boss. And then Ash summons more. Okay, so we took out him. That's good.
Not going out.
Okay, now she's out of stamina. looking for a little energy. Give it to me. Okay, we got 2. It's good.
Got it?
Dodge, dodge, dodge. Get her, get her, get her. Come on. Come on, team. Why am I stuck on stuff? I need to go. And just drop him there. We really need the buff on him. God damn it!
Our enemies have obtained the lost pages. Have you lost your taste for their pretty
Yeah, the res is
skin?
brutal fast, and then also, if they complete that objective, everybody automatically resurrects. We got some really good mileage there. I was really, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm pretty happy with how that went, actually. Shockingly enough. But they're so close. They're going to be able to start that long before I get there, and then we're going to have to fight it out again. But you can see where the dodging, the healing, and they also get invincibility frames when they do a finishing move on your basic units or on any unit. And you literally can't hit them because they have iframes like a dead heart. And it just constantly happens because they can constantly do it. I would piss around with that, but I need my energy to start the fight. And like the aim on that is so bad. Let them fight that for a second, and then I need to hide. I need to hide this guy. Because they can kill it, and he's a huge buff you team, right?
The living awaken the Kandarian dagger.
And he can knock me out of my possessions. It's super great. Like, okay, we need some stuff to happen. We need to drop some units. And now, we're gonna drop Ash. I normally wouldn't go after the tank, but he's nearly dead. Okay, that's good. And now... and she just kicked me around. I need to stop from being revived. No! Then I gotta kill him again. And now my boss is out of the game. Okay, that's good. Like, literally, look at the dodging. And then she gets iframes, and then she gets a dodge. So these are things that they're looking at. Like, how many times should she be dead? It's absolutely ridiculous. And she's just gonna run around until... Okay, we finally got her. Okay, that's good. Okay, so... Where is the other dude?
But I could really use some help here.
Where is he? There he is.
Anybody can hear me? Bring me some meds. Like, right now.
Where'd he go? There, we won. Holy crap, we won! Did you see how ridiculous that one survivor was?
Isn't over.
Literally. Like, dodge is sort of busted, healing is sort of busted. Did I win? Yes. But it's because Necromancer is a little busted too. You just spawn so many units, it becomes really hard.
All eternity.
I should honestly just make it easier on myself and play Necro. But, I think we win. And so we'll go with that. That was a very good player though, still. But can you see like how it's like chaining dead hard, and it's terrifying. And the hunters can do that. They have, I think they can get 3 dodges in a row, and then during their cooldown animations, they actually are regenerating stamina. So it becomes super, super tough. And and as a demon, your swings are not exactly super fast. Like, you know, you're reanimated flesh. So you're a little clumsy, and that's okay. But with the Necromancer, you overwhelm them with numbers, and sooner or later they're going to run out of dodge. And sooner or later... But you see how long I had chased that one person the entire game, most of the time missing her, until finally there's enough units to where someone tapped her, she finally went down. Crazy time, my friends. Exactly. Like, I literally couldn't hit her. And even though I know she's going to dodge, like, the dodge is so very responsive that my super slow swing animation, really easy to dodge, and then keep going. And then you can't cancel the animation on the killer. So it's tricky. Super tricky. So, but, like with Necromancer, you just get a large amount of units that you spawn, and then your boss spawns a large amount of units. We play one as the Puppeteer. I've never played as the Puppeteer before. It doesn't really matter. But then you can see Puppeteer gameplay, and so you've got a little bit of everything. Turkey turtle. It is. I think he's got a gobble, Melissa. I think the new kid, the Dredge. Like, he looks neat, and I do kind of want to play him. And we will play him. I've still bought all the killers and stuff. The Ringu killer was unfortunately not very good, although I do kind of enjoy playing her. But I like the artist. I leveled her to 50. Like, she's fun, but just super easy just to run away from her. Like, if she's all setting up her crows and stuff, just run the other way, and then you're fine. So I'm kind of looking forward. I want to see what the new killer has. Like, obviously the 6th anniversary is a big deal. The game's been around a long time, but it's a rough game to play right now as killer. And if you stayed in as killer, that means that you're like tunneling and smashing the crap out of people and face camping people out. And I don't think that's super fun either. So
the Savior's lost love. Join us.
So,
I
don't know. I always just swore that I would never, like, be that killer, right? Like, I never, like, face camp people out and just kind of play and...
a group of fools wandering.
We want to trap that bad because it gives us lots of experience.
They must not locate these pieces.
Give me that. Thank you. Okay, beautiful. That almost gave me a full level right there. But we'll do the same thing. You know, we want to run around, we want to trap this stuff up. Although tree traps just suck, but it still gives you points. All of these are going to spawn basic units. And so you want that. You want that all day. Hi, bud. So Puppeteer. Puppeteer gets like free possessions, which is nice. They also can spam kind of this electric shock thing between their basic units and the boss that stuns everybody for a brief little bit. Everybody jiggles around like they've been electrocuted, and it is super annoying. And I can understand why survivors don't like it. That
You
is
have allowed
literally
them
the
to
first
locate
page.
a
That's
cave.
okay.
You have an army at your disposal.
We are still...
Handle this.
Oh, did I only have 1 point? Maybe? Yeah, I only have 1 point. So we've got some basic traps there. That's good. We're going to get that up. And then we're going to kind of take a look at the map and see where we're at. We're all the way on this side of the map, so they're going to be somewhere down here, obviously. This is a big map. I'm trying to show... I can't even do it. So we're just going to head down this way, and that's actually fine. I thought I heard a box. And this, we're gonna try to trap whatever we can as we're headed down, just to make points. And we know that they're gonna be somewhere down there, because we spawn on the absolute end of the map. So anything we can do in this direction is gonna be just fine. But you can kind of see why the whole, like, being like the dungeon master is kind of fun. It gets, you know, you're kind of setting up the experience for them, setting traps. You know, and how well you play depends on how exciting a match it is for them too. You still want to win, obviously. I don't want to get pain trained every day. That's not why I play video games. You know, but you can have a lot of fun playing different killers. There's only 3 demons at this time, but you know, they don't have like 47, you know, licensed characters to add. Like, there's only going to be so many that they can actually add. But they can add all sorts of cosmetics and fun things. And for people who enjoy Evil Dead, who have loved the series, love the universe, like, this is a lot of fun. This is honestly a very good game. Well thought out. It does have some balance issues, but it came out 7 days ago. So honestly, if you haven't picked this up and you're thinking about it, I would honestly suggest it.
The map is a step closer to completion. This was not the plan.
No, this was not the plan, Linda. Linda is so mean to me all the time. So now we're gonna take a quick look. They've already got 2 pages. That's really not super good for us. We're just gonna put one in the infernal energy. We're gonna do it that way. And once again, they haven't done anything to make me hear them. What? Which way am I going? Oh, I was looking at the wrong way. I mean, that's okay. We still got some good trapping done. We're leveling up. Wasting a little time. We're not gonna worry our pretty little head about it. But you still want to stop when you can, especially if you see a box. Boxes give you lots more XP than just the regular traps do. Okay, somebody made noise. Where are they? I can't see them.
The humans have
Alright,
completed
I
the
literally
map.
have no idea where I am.
Locate their
Sorry.
souls and
I need to get better at the
swallow
map.
will.
We're gonna keep an eye out. We need to look for them. We've set up traps. We're gonna make sure we've gotten everything we can do here. Around this area, because they're gonna come through here. They're already grossly ahead of me, and I've done nothing. So they've already started the night. Like, this game is over.
If they get their fleshy hands on it, you will be held accountable.
We are just over 5 minutes into the game, and they've completed everything, and they've started the first objective because it was very close to it. They didn't give themselves away. Oh no! So these guys, when you spawn them, you can blow up. And you hurt them. Alright, so that's why it's nice to do that. Okay, we got that. We've got 100 points. We can put something in the elite, in the basic. see there, you can combine and do stuff. So these guys literally blow up and they die. Which is kind of cool. But we're not really getting a lot done here. So we can do some electrocution there. Not a lot else. But we just want to make sure that we are spawning in wherever we can. And just putting whatever hurt we can on them.
Taking the dagger. Feel the pretty skin.
So, but this is very much game over. We are so under leveled. So now we're going to move back here. We obviously have put some traps down. I picked that up. Let me do that, jerk. But that's okay. This was going to be kind of the last game of the evening, and at least it'll be a short and sweet one. We didn't pull off that nice win last time. It could happen this time if they mess up real bad. But I don't have a lot of levels. I don't have my boss, and they're headed towards the second objective. So I'm just trying to get what I can, and then making my way back here, kind of keeping around here, setting what I can, getting whatever I can get out of it. I'm still only level 9. I still do not have my boss. We're gonna get possession up. Your units become stronger when you possess them. So obviously that's something you want to do. And then, so possession, basic units, elites. Traps are good too. I like leveling traps to 3, but unless you're ahead, it kind of feels bad. Because it'll spawn 2 regular enemies and an elite enemy. And so it's kind of like a little bonus there, which can be super nice. Valuable tree trap. Really all I can do at this point is just prep this area and try to set all the traps I can to get all the points I can. And maybe, if I'm super lucky, I can get enough to get the boss, but I don't think so. They're down there. I might, since I've got everything trapped up, it might be worth going down and visiting them and just harassing them to get the points, to try to get the boss. Because he's a little sick, but they're also, they're down here. And they're just looting up hard, so, I mean, I obviously need to stop them. Oh, I'll pick up the energy. They're not coming back here, but I'm going to set the trap anyway. We just want to get whatever we can get on them and go from there. They're running directly for here. That's the tree. But this is where we are. So it's game time. It's game 30, folks. We will get the boss there, so that's helpful. We are going to drop some units and we'll blow up. Okay, so I'm going to take care of Ash here, and we're going to see if we can get the hurt on these guys. I don't have enough points of possession for that to last very long, though.
The pages of human flesh have been found by the mortals. Shred their flesh in return.
Drop in some elites, and then we'll drop our boss, and then we'll do our best to do what we can do. become invisible when you're not attacking, which is kind of cool. You also can't be hurt by ranged attacks. And that's all. We gave it a little go. We got some points out of the deal. We're going to keep trying to possess and fear. That's nice. Once you get a little higher in your possession level, you can possess a little longer, but you get knocked out of it pretty quick. Okay, out of there. No, they're just way too far ahead of me. I really can't do much for them. Which is unfortunate, but that's okay. We will. There we go.
The swine have collected the books lost.
So we've got some stuff. Now it's the
Thanks
final
to you,
battle.
We
This
have never been
is going to be
closer
fairly
to
painful.
banishment.
Because like I said, like they're already very far ahead as far as items and levels.
The humans hold the dagger and the lost pages.
And
now the dark ones
I've never
are at
played this
risk.
guy before,
You
and
are
so
our
that's
only
okay.
hope.
It's
And
not
that's
excuses.
true.
It's just learning, and we'll get into play. But really, I do like the gameplay. Like, survivors have really figured out like what to do and what combinations to play real quick, and there's a lot of stuff that's a little broke. And some of the randomness of the spawns, like with the map pages, how they found things so fast. Sometimes they spawn really close together. It's really meant to be the beginning part of the game where the demon can level a little bit by setting traps, and then the survivors can, get around, loot a little bit. Sometimes they sacrifice loot by getting the page quicker, but if you don't get on top of them, it doesn't really pay off a ton. So most of the time, you want to find them early, you want to get on them, and you want to stay on them, and also get some trapping set up ahead of time. But that's sort of the core of the game, really. I find it enjoyable. I'm really enjoying leveling the demons and getting different powers and seeing how they work. First time I played the Puppeteer. Interesting, but they just got stuff real fast and I did not find them, so that's how that went, and that's how the game will end, but we'll be okay. Gives us more points, sticking Henrietta, and who is our Granny's best friend. Oh, I forgot to change the channel again. I'm so sorry. At least you can still see it in the tiny screen. Damn it, guys. I'm rusty. I am so rusty. But it's also because I'm really enjoying the game and like trying to be into it, so I'm so sorry about that. I'm such a potato. Alright, so now we're just what they're doing, we should see. I'm assuming that they're making their way down. I don't know where they are because they're not terrified or anything. Only so much I can do. So we can set some traps here. You can only set one elite. And one normal, one elite. That's all you can do. Okay, cars being driven. We can take a look. So there they are. Really not a ton that I can do about it. So we're gonna set what we can, and then we're gonna wait for them to get in, get as much energy as we can between now and then. Set these traps. They're coming from that direction, and just grab all the infernal energy to start off with, and as we can. So at least we've got some fuel in the tank to fight, start it off, get the boss spawn, get in their faces, and see what we can do. Okay, so they're there. No one's coming around the backside. And I completely missed them. It's super cool.
Starting to slip.
See, like her healing animation, completely, she can do it uninterrupted. And like there's just no penalty for it. She can lean down and just heal the whole team. I drink a potion, I'm invincible, it's like nothing I can do to him. So we're gonna get some units on the field. And then we're gonna get the boss in.
I call this one
Stood, my roll is done. I mean, it looked really cool for a while, but that's probably about it. I don't think we can stay on top of it. Not a burn. Yeah, I completely missed that. There's just not enough stuff for me to do. Not enough energy. I won't get my boss back in time. So that's fine. Like, but you can see how quick it can go. Like, if they get ahead like that, there's not a ton you can do. I knocked one guy down. I just have nothing I can do. And that's okay. Like, this is a level 1 demon, I don't have any skills. So, it's more, I finally played him. More invincibility frames, like can't interrupt them when they're trying to the ocean. Like you can see where there's a lot of things like where they get so much for free, and it feels bad. But we'll keep leveling up, and we will punish them for it in the end. But at least this is a little idea of what it does. You got to see the boss. But the ashes are broken. I mean, and it's good that they made Ash Williams like super strong in his own game, but it doesn't do anybody a lot of good when you can't kill them. That's okay. So it's sort of brutal. Yeah, no, and they totally will. Like I don't want, I totally don't want to like sound like I'm complaining like on day one, but there's like all the ashes for all, as gorgeous as Bruce Campbell is, are all a little overtuned, and it's real hard to play against them. And but it's the first week. They'll tune things out. We'll level up, and we'll level up all the demons and learn how to play each and every one of them, and have a lot of fun doing it. Because honestly, I mean, even though I'm getting skunked, we did win a couple games. I was pretty happy with that. But I still am having a lot of fun playing the game, and so I will be streaming it. I don't know if we're going to stream every night. We're going to start now. We might try to stream this weekend, and then but Monday through Friday probably for sure. I'd like to even just get an hour and a half in and just hang out with you guys and say hi. So, but other than that, so much love for you guys stopping by, visiting. Thanks for hanging out. New game, but I hope that you enjoy seeing the new Evil Dead, the game. And it's a lot of fun. If you haven't played it, there's a lot of things that need to be adjusted, but the core gameplay is solid. The idea is good. It's repeatable. And it's better than pressing M1 on a gen. But other than that, much love from the old man. We will see you soon. It was good to be back. We'll fix some things and maybe get a bronze party in there. And but other than that, I love you guys. I've missed you guys, and we're outie. So, mwah! Peace.